Welcome dear viewers to my channel. Today it's a very interesting topic. What results can you expect if you have Mercury Rahu conjunction in your birth chart? So that's what I'm going to tell you, dear friends. And so friends, do subscribe to my channel, and if you want consultation, my number is there in the video description. Alright, so friends, what is Mercury? Mercury is the planet of intelligence. Mercury is the planet of, inquisitiveness, curiosity, even thought, your thinking power, thinking ability. Mercury is communication. Mercury is also competitive spirit. Mercury is your ability to imitate others, imitative ability. Yes, Mercury is intelligence, dear friends. Mercury is, your logical mind, the way you think logically. All right. Mercury is also your childlikeness, your ability to behave like a child. Yes, Mercury is, that is why people who have a strong Mercury, they look young, innocent, childlike. Okay, so all these qualities you will have. Mercury is a planet which is neither masculine nor feminine. All right, and Mercury is also known for its, for being very swift. You have seen children, no? Children, they're so restless, so swift. All right, so very mobile in that sense. I mean, they have a lot of mobility also, you can say. Adaptability also, yes. Children can, and children, they are so inquisitive, and they're loved by all. So if you have a strong Mercury, then what will happen? No, you will be childlike, and you'll be accepted also everywhere because of that attitude, no, because of your childlikeness, innocence. All right, but then for that reason you have to look at the dignity of Mercury. Now, what is Rahu, friends? Rahu is a planet of illusion. Yes, Rahu is also the planet of expansion. All right, Rahu can also show any kind of addiction. So if that addiction is again not good, I mean, supposing you are addicted to studying, that could be good. I mean, so addiction is always not bad. So, but then if you're addicted to something else, so, and maybe Mercury is your thought process, and you are in the habit of, harboring or nurturing or kind of, indulging in negative thoughts, negative thinking, then Rahu can magnify that. So that is why you have to look at the dignity of Mercury, because Rahu, it always magnifies everything. Yes, friends? All right. And Rahu is also unconventionality. So when you are unconventional, when you are not following the norm, you're a idol breaker or you're a norm breaker, then that is again the influence of Rahu. Yes. All right. So now what will happen when you have this conjunction? You have to look at the houses. If you have this conjunction in the third house, then you are going to your communicative ability. But then you have to look at the dignity in which sign, especially if it is in an air sign. Let's say Mercury is in either Libra or Gemini and Aquarius, especially if in Gemini or Aquarius, that will enable you to communicate very effectively. Third house, even ninth house, even look at your 11th house. 11th house. So all these houses, even second house is the house of speech. So here, Mercury will give you the ability to communicate very well, very powerfully. You'll be a very powerful speaker, orator. Yes, communicator. People will get drawn to you. You'll be able to kind of, attract people with the help of your communication skill if you have this combination in your birth chart. Look at the dignity of Mercury and Rahu. Look at the placement. If Mercury and Rahu are in the same house, in the same sign, that is a conjunction. In Bhrigunandinadi, if there is aspect also. Say Mercury is in Gemini, Rahu is in Cancer, then Rahu will, Rahu is always retrograde. So you can say that you have a conjunction because Rahu is in Cancer, it will come towards Gemini. So you have a conjunction. If there is 5-9 aspect also, that is also very strong, friends. 3-11, not that strong, but 5-9, very strong. 7th aspect is not that strong because then again Mercury will be with Ketu. Yes, so it will have some influence, no doubt, but it may not be very strong. But 5-9 aspect is very, very strong. and especially when Mercury is 12th from Rahu, that will be very strong. And Mercury's second aspect will be on Rahu, Rahu's 12th aspect on Mercury, that will be very strong. So friends, look at the dignity of Mercury, or if in the same house. Now you will do very well in the field of sales, marketing, wherever you need communication, even wherever you need to talk, even journalism, media, because you'll be able to present your story in a very different way, unconventional, something which is out of the box, something which others don't do that way. The way you will talk, the way you will communicate, the way you will deliver, whatever you want to convey to your audience, your way of conveying that, expressing that, manifesting that will be so unique, will be unconventional. And especially if this placement is strong, if Mercury and Rahu, they're in good dignity, then you will be very successful in life. Actually, if you are say connected to communication and media, even marketing, so you will be very successful. Mercury is also connected to banking, yes, to finance even. Sorry. Even if you're in the insurance sector, you're connected to, you will do very well, because you'll have the ability to convince people wonderfully. So supposing you have Mars also along with that, so along with that conjunction you have Mars, somehow Mars is also connected, either in conjunction or through aspect, then you can do very well in real estate also. You can do well because Mars is land, and in Bhrigunandinadi, Mercury is also commercial land. So yeah, you can do very well. You can do well in real estate. You can convince people, you can do that. People will get drawn to you and you can be successful, especially in the field of sales and marketing in the real estate. So there are various ways. Now friends, what is the negative side of it? Now if Mercury is not in good dignity, say Mercury is in a sign which is again hostile, I mean in a certain sign the lord of which is hostile to Mercury, or the lord of which is not well placed in the chart, or the Mercury is in a certain sign, say it could be any sign, say Mercury is in Cancer, and look at the position of Moon then, because Cancer is ruled by Moon. So if Mercury and Moon, how they are placed, if they are in 6-8 position, then there could be a problem. You may indulge in negative thinking. You may indulge in thoughts which are destructive, even self-destructive. You will not engage yourself in constructive thoughts. Okay? One second, ma ekটু আস্তে করো, একটু. Yeah, sorry. So you will not engage in constructive thinking then. So this can happen. If Mercury is not in good dignity. Yes? Alright. So that you have to look at. Then what will happen? Rahu always amplifies everything, friends. It always magnifies things. The negative thoughts, negative thinking, any kind of addiction, anything, can happen, which could be harmful for you, which could, lead to, undesirable consequences. That can happen. So be careful. And Mercury, people who have Mercury Rahu, Mercury is inquisitive, curious. So such people, and especially if it is in good dignity, they will be curious about things. They will explore new things, new fields, new ideas. They will never be satisfied with one particular thing. They'll want to do this also, that also, multitasking even. So all these things can happen. But then if it leaves a person confused, that you have undertaken a task, you leave it unfinished, you jump to another task, that also you leave unfinished, and you go elsewhere, and you are kind of lost, there's no sense of direction, then there's a problem. Yes. So then the remedy is meditation, the remedy is seeking the guidance of some guru, some consultant, that is important. Yes, or doing some mantra of Mercury and Rahu combination. So it is always one best remedy is to be a vegetarian. You should actually avoid non-vegetarian food. If this conjunction is giving you trouble, then try to switch to vegetarian food. That will be good for you, friends. That is a very good remedy for Mercury Rahu conjunction. If it is not giving you good results, if you have fallen into any kind of trouble because of this conjunction, then this is one very powerful remedy. Okay, So friends, all these things we can say, and just look at how Mercury and Rahu, they're placed in your chart, so you'll get a fair idea of what results this conjunction can give you. All right friends, so that was my take on Mercury and Rahu conjunction. In case I have missed out on something, I will pin some comment maybe later on, so you can go through it. And do subscribe to my channel if you want consultation. My number is there in the video description. Take care. See you next time. Bye.